Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Yeah, I got the eye on the day. That's Right Thinking Thursday. I'm doing what I do for you. Let's go. Right in 25 will live by a storyteller. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. These are life lessons. I'm giving them. You receiving them. That's how it's supposed to be. That's what I do for you. Today, rightism. Right thinking's mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself from the inside out. I can do that for you. Right thinking is way of life, and that's what it is. Of spiritual and mental discipline, mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of attaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the goal. That's my mission for right thinkers. Now, your job as a right thinker is to know yourself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and know that they know not is simple. I can teach them. Tune in. That's why I do what I do. It's for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can wake them up with spiritual enlightenment. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I got the information that will wake you up to yourself. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Yes, always give respect and got to have balance in your life philosophically. Today, we got to get philosophical. How about that? I'm about to give you a good lesson. Hopefully, you get it. Right thinkers, we know that everybody or everyone is what? Not religious. Everybody's not a Christian. Everybody don't walk around with biblical concepts. So understand that. And those who do, that's fine. But everybody's not built and do the same thing. We're different people. Let's talk about that philosophically. Let me break it down. Hopefully, get you some understanding. Let's go. In the real world, religion does not play a major role in it. Why? It's offshoot. Why? Because it's dogma, it's scripture. It's going to tell you to do certain things, to be a certain way. If you want to follow that, that's fine. Everybody's not with that. That's why they support, this is the reason why they separated church religion from state business. Church business should be dealt with in church environment. Church business don't play a role in major society. Religion is good in church. Keep it there. That's the place for it. Not society. Everybody's not religious. Everybody don't look and subscribe to your dogma that you want to present. Fine. We are spiritual beings. Spiritual knowledge is life knowledge. Religion is man-made dogma that instructs you to do what he think you should do, and he telling you it's the words of God. Do your homework, do your due diligence, get the right information, hence right thinking. If you on the wrong information channel, you're going to think wrong. Why? It's feeding you the wrong information. Only way right thinking will flourish and work is if you get the right information to think well, to think and meditate on. Religious knowledge is good for those religious people. I'm spiritual. I need the truth. I don't do belief. Religion is a belief system. That's why. So understand that. Let's go. Being religious outside the church don't really work. Why you think that is? Everybody don't see the things that you see in church environment. My church family, we see things the same way. We're on the same level. Out in the real world, everybody ain't on that level. I know a lot of religious followers, Christians, Muslims, and Jews. I am friends with all of them, but I don't subscribe to none of their religions. Respectfully, and we don't have a problem. That's the first thing. I tell you, I don't do religion for that reason. Okay? Because I know something else. I have spiritual truths, spiritual knowledge, understanding on how to communicate and how to get to God for yourself. Religion don't do that. I don't subscribe to man-made religions because it's self knowledge that I want to acquire. Why? That tells me about me. I want to know about me, not what you say about me. According to you guys, we're all sinners. I don't subscribe to that theory, so that's just one of them, many. All right, get back to my lesson. That's what I do, teach. I studied religion, religious history, master degree. So I know religion was man-made. I know where it started. I know religion, and I don't subscribe to it. What that tell you? It's things I know other than religion that I subscribe to. That's all it is. Religion, excuse me. I don't use my religious knowledge outside of church. I use right thinking philosophy. When I'm in church, I'm a Christian. When I enter that building, I'm a Christian. I think, act, and function as a Christian, which is fine. That's the environment. You go to Rome, you better be a Roman. Old school concept, that's all. Now, religion is not for everyone. That's my point. But right thinking philosophy is. Excuse me. Tea time, excuse me. Watch this. Religion, you can pick and choose which one that suits your fancy. Islam, Judaism, Christianity. Take your pick. They're all the same. Dogma, okay? Man-made, instructional, to be controlled and given to you by the ones who are controlling you. It's another lesson. We ain't going there. But watch this. Religion, I did that. Okay. Right thinking philosophy, unlike religion, like I said, is a way of life, is for everyone. It's your essence of who you are. That's why we call ourselves human beings. But the spirit that's in us controls us. If we come to grips with understanding what's inside us and who we really are, that's becoming an awakening. With knowledge and spirit, you will become an enlightened being. They have to go together. I know and I understand the true purpose for religion. Yeah, it's to get you back to your essence of who you are. But when it's misunderstood, misinterpreted, and misunderstood by the people who teaching it, misinterpreted by the people who learn it, it goes nowhere. Hence, 40 years going nowhere. I'm just saying. I have a problem when it's done wrong. Religion, I'm talking about. You can't do spiritual wrong. Even those who professing it in the manner in which they're doing it, they giving their version of what they think it is. Same thing with religion. The preacher will tell you his concept of what the paragraph means from his perspective. No problem. If that's what you do, that's what you do. I'm giving right thinking philosophy from my perspective. Ain't no difference. Right thinking philosophy would do what? Transform anyone who learns it. I can guarantee that. Can religion do that? I'm a lot of religious people, still religion ain't changed a bit. Still just as dumb as the day they started following that concept. Believing in God. All right, sorry about that. Let's go. I can teach right thinking philosophy to anyone who wants to better themselves. That's the whole purpose of it. It's for self-improvement. It's for spiritual enlightenment. It's for you to raise your level of understanding of who you are so you can live a better life, knowing who you are, not believing. I'm big on that. Right thinking philosophy, I keep telling you, is not a religion. It's a way of life, like the yoga meditation system. That's where it came from. That's where the yoga system come from. The ancient Egyptian yoga concepts. Right thinking don't hurt or hinder you from whatever religious concepts that you have. It's an enhancer. It's just something different than what you're already accustomed to. Why? Because it was before the stuff that you have. I have knowledge of that ancient Egyptian concepts. That means the original. That means the first. That means the starters of this whole civilization. Started in Africa continent. Okay? Where am I? Right thinking. Okay, right thinking philosophy is based on mental and spiritual enhancement. Why? It's getting you to know you. It's going to enhance your spiritual knowledge of yourself. You can conduct yourself better, feel good about yourself. I know me. I'm comfortable. And if one of my coworkers say, I love me some me, when I said it, I was conceited. That was about 40 something years ago, but yeah, I still love me some me. I just don't run around shouting about it. Why? Because you think I'm conceited. I am. If loving me is conceit, yeah, calling me conceited. All right. But right thinking philosophy can be used by anyone who wants to change for the better. It's called improvement, self improvement. Self, you're dealing with it for yourself. Improvement means you're making yourself better. I practice every day to be my best self. I'm not there yet. So I can tell you firsthand, it don't stop. Some of us just give up. If you're striving for what you want and you give up in midway, you ain't really striving. Okay, do you really want it? How bad do you want it? If it's easy, it ain't worth having. Conceptually. All right, here you go. Right, I'm almost done. I appreciate you tuning in. Let me wrap this thing up. Now, spirituality, aka right thinking philosophy, which gives you spiritual knowledge, is good for us. We are spiritual beings. I'm giving you what you need conceptually. If you don't want it, that's fine. But I'm not forcing it on you. I'm just giving it to you. Remember, I'm giving. God bless the cheerful giver. I'm happy to do this. That's why I do it for you. Let's go. We are spiritual beings, aka God and goddesses in the flesh. We all become Christ once you become enlightened. Jesus wasn't the only begotten Son of God, and y'all keep making that concept, and I just don't subscribe or agree with it. Just me. It's been around over 2,000 years, so I ain't changing it. I just don't subscribe to it. It ain't got to change. I just don't subscribe to it. That's all. Those who do, God bless you. Spirituality, excuse me, being spiritually enlightened, aka a right thinker, you become Christ. Not Jesus Christ. Call me Mark Christ. Why? Because I've been anointed with what? Knowledge of self. Knowing who I am. Me and God are one. Sound familiar? The Christ said that because he was the Christ. His last name wasn't Christ. Christ is what he became with knowledge. Those 18 years nobody know about, he was obtaining knowledge of self. Jesus. Again, yes, calling that guy. Here you go. All right thinkers are resurrected beings with knowledge of self. As a master mason, I would take you from a dead level of not knowing masonry and raise you to a living level of knowledge of masonry. I'm doing the same thing with right thinking. I'm taking you from an unspiritual, knowledgeable concept to bring you into the light of spirituality and yourself. My spirit can mix with any religious concept because if you are God-based, which all religions are, I understand that. That's why I can roll with you. It's just the dogma that you subscribe to. I don't always go with that. So I will fellowship with you in the means of serving the Lord. After that, you can go your way because I'm going to go mine. I'm just saying. Last one. Right thinking philosophy is God-based. That's why all religions, I can fellowship with you. I just can't practice your concepts. That's all. So understand that with all due respect. Everybody's not religious. I'm spiritual. How about you? I'll be back. Thank you.